Hey, right, we're playing fast, right? That was already 30 minutes. We're drawing, we're dumping, and we're scoring goals. I hope that side was similar, right? Let's keep the pace. Turn around. High knees going back. Be back. Yeah. One more time, 100%. Once you get to me, turn around, go back.
You want to be a turtle because you want to be an All-American. You want to be an All-State player. You want to be the best on your team. You want to go play in college. You want to be a turtle to get coached by the best coaches down here, guys that meet every kid where they're at. You want to be a turtle because you want to be a turtle for life. You want to come back here after your playing career and you want to coach and get the next turtles getting going. Yeah, this weekend is about finding the right team for the players, finding the right spot there. We want to make sure that each team has a group of players that are around the same level so that we can meet them where they are and they improve together and they can be competing against each other. And the only way to do that is if they're around that same level. So that's the challenge of this weekend, is to make sure that we got each player on the right team with the rest of their teammates around the same level, so that we can start from here and finish with them all growing up and climbing the ladder together.
Go, high knees to me. Once you get to me, turn around, go back. Hey. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Let's go, plant, get back, get back, get back, get back. Side shuffle, plant, side shuffle back. Good. Go, stand up straight. Set. To me. Plant. And I think when we go about our tryout plan, we're looking to make it inclusive for everybody. As a club in South Carolina, we really want to include everybody from beginners to experienced players. So when we go about building that plan, we make sure to account for that. And that comes with more simple drills. We're not really testing their lacrosse IQ early on. We want them to play more freely so we can get the best out of them, where they're not thinking, they're just being athletes and they're just being lacrosse players. So a lot of our drills are more simple than most, but it gets the most out of these kids because they're really good about just playing free, playing without thinking, and playing at a high level. And I think it's something that we've seen a lot of success with early on.
Yeah, totally. I think just keeping it simple is so important, and just giving them the opportunity to make correct decisions or mess up and seeing how they react to that. So a lot of people are going to drop passes. These guys are very young, but I want to see how they react to that. Do they mope and complain, or do they just get after it the next play? Also, we want to just see people hustling everywhere, right? We run on the field every time we're out here. It's a true blessing to play this game, and it's super awesome to watch these young bulls get after it.
I think something that was super cool too when we talk about the outcome of our tryout is we saw a lot of that. It was a lot of guys who were making mistakes, but then just picking up the next ground ball or making the next right play. And honestly, today on Sunday, we saw that a lot of it out of our younger groups. And that's credit to Speed Lax. That's credit to how these guys come to tryouts. They make a couple mistakes, they don't pout. They just put their helmet down, they pick up the next ball, and they attack the goal. And it was something super impressive to see throughout the weekend from all groups.
Yeah, it was really epic to see the amount of guys out here. I was coaching Speed Lax in, I think, September. A lot of these guys first time playing lacrosse, and now they are crushing it. Like they can barely cradle, catch and throw, all the fundamentals. And this is their first tryout, and they're already, very far up the ladder. They're crushing it. So it's been great to just see people barely pick up a stick and go from zero to where they're at now, and they're only going to get better and better as they join the Loggerhead program.
Yeah, and with the outcome we had, honestly, with the simple drills we run, how competitive it was really impressive. From yesterday on Saturday with our older groups to today with our younger groups, all across the board, people came to play this weekend. And it's super fun to see in a growing community with lacrosse being so new. A lot of the kids may not know all the rules or may not know all the drills, and they're just putting their head down and playing, and that's being coachable. And that's something we're looking for, is kids that are just willing to be coachable and listen, because we have a lot of great athletes in this area and in this state, and watching them grow at this sport and take a passion and love for it has been really awesome to see.
Yeah, totally. When I was third, fourth grader out here, I was brutal. I was not very good. So it's very relatable to see some guys, and if they're not good right now, I was terrible. And I, kind of came into my own 7th, 8th grade when I found a true love for it. So you never know who's gonna pan out. It could be the last person you're expecting. So just giving them a chance and just seeing who's coachable or not is massive.
Definitely, it was a great weekend overall. We appreciate everybody coming out. We had a blast coaching them this weekend.
A two-way mini. Sometimes your coach makes you play defense. Sometimes your coach makes you play offense. Let's play both.
Yeah, so good point here. We want you guys on D when the whistle's blown, just to go ahead and run into the hole and protect the goal, okay? So we pick up this ball, we see daylight here, we want to go ahead and get on our horse and close off that defender behind us and go ahead and finish.
All right, so we are at the start of our first tryout of the 2025 Via Turtle Tryouts. We got our 30s and 31s here. We start a campaign usually right after our our fall season. We do Via Turtle campaign. We want guys, to come out and experience this, this tryout atmosphere that we had, which we try to make it as much as an event as possible. I always had that goal of like making like X Games with the kids feel, pumped up and actually have goals in mind that they want to showcase, even if it's guys that are been here for a while or been a part of the program for a while or brand new guys. I want them to think about what it is that they want to kind of showcase today to make sure that their spot is guaranteed in the way they play. I think it's really important that none of our players get complacent, that they're always striving to kind of reach that next level. They never go into a tryout thinking, oh, hey, like all I have to do is show up and I got this. So I think that helps with that and gives them goals that they want to show that their coaches that they've been working on or improving. Excited so far. We got our 30s and 31s. What we aim to get is, around, in this area, 30 kids to try out for 20 spots. Is usually what we're working with right now. Always trying to grow that number as our feeder programs, getting more kids to play lacrosse. That's usually what we're working with there. So we got our 30s and 31s today, right now, and then we got our high schoolers later. Our little guys come tomorrow. We got station works going. We had some of those kind of setting the bar, for their stick skills and fundamentals. And then it will be, getting up and down and fast-paced drills and see how their decision-making and their IQ comes into play. Always athleticism, always, if there's somebody with raw talent, maybe hasn't, been playing lacrosse for a while, so you can see that he's an athlete, picks up the sport, can pick up the sport pretty fast. And, coaches love that, and we'll always kind of give a chance to those guys just because they can get to levels a lot quicker. So we're looking for raw athleticism. We're looking for that decision making, the IQ, and then the basis of every sport is the fundamentals. That's what we keep an eye on as well. And then the coaches will get together. We got a ton of coaches out here helping out, make sure there's plenty of balls and reps. Then we get together and basically make that depth chart of who we see. We want kids to kind of keep playing and keep striving for that goal. So we make it super competitive where, hey, you got 20 spots for the kids, but then also give those kids that maybe didn't make it this time, things to do to have that a goal again and have that tryout circled in their calendar for August to come back and grab that spot. We all just need goals to work for, and I think that's what we try to push here.
Scoot over! I'm Sullivan Courtney, and I'm here to try out for Loggerheads Attack.
I'm Peyton Schuster, and I'm here to try out for Loggerheads Attack. It's cold.
My name is Landon Sokolowski. I'm excited about this tryout because there's a lot of new opportunities, and all of the players are just there's new players, there's more opportunities for people, and it's a lot of fun just in general, doing tryouts because there's new things every single time. The drills are fun, everything's fun, the coaches, it's just a really good environment.
My name is Thomas, and I'm here to take a starting job and get better at lacrosse.
My name's Cooper, and this kid's not going to take my starting job, and I'm here to get better.
My name's Brendan, and I'm here to win some face-offs and score.
My name is Luke Ackerman, and the reason I'm here is because I want to be a defensive man.
I'm Abe, and I'm here to play lacrosse for the Loggerheads.
I'm Jake, and I'm here to play in the Loggerheads.
My name's Graham Walsh, and I'm here to try out for the team and make it.
My name is Wally, and I'm here because I like playing lacrosse. It's a really fun sport, and I just like to play.
Hello, my name is Reed. I like playing lacrosse on Loggerheads because it's really fun.
My name is Max, and why I'm here is because it's fun and I want to play for the Loggerheads.
My name is Jaybird, and I want to play for the Loggerheads.
My name's Anson. I'm here to be a turtle.
My name's Gannon, and I'm here to play for the Loggerheads and win some championships.
My name is Rutledge, and I'm here to compete and win.
My name is Becca Willard, and I'm here to just play lacrosse.
My name is Kendall Havoc, and I'm here to try out for the Loggerheads Lacrosse Program Tryouts.
Hey, I'm Landon. I play D-pole, and I'm out here to play some lacrosse with my guys and have some fun.
My name is Chase, and I'm here because I love this sport and I love playing lacrosse.
My name's Vinny. I'm here to make the team and show how good I am.
Oh, my name's Cruz, and I'm here to try and make the lacrosse team I've been on for like 7 years.
Yo, my name's Colton. I'm trying to make the lacrosse team. This would be my 3rd summer season.
Hi, I'm Braden, and I'm here to try out for the Loggerheads.
Hi, I'm Braxton. I'm here to try out for the Loggerheads.
Hi, my name's Sully, and I'm here for the 2030s Loggerheads Tryout.
My name's Owen, and I'm here for the Loggerheads Tryout.
My name's Taylor, and I'm here to try out for the Loggerheads.
My name's Frankie, and I'm also here to try out for the Loggerheads.
My name's Aiden. I'm here to just have fun with my friends and have a good time.
My name's Jonathan. I'm here to play lacrosse and have fun.
My name's James, also known as Jammer, and I'm here to shoot balls.
My name's Cole, and I'm here to take the Thanksgiving leftovers out of the freezer because I'm going to be stuffing.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting all the goals I can. Bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. This you let it go, I can let it go. This you let it go, I can let it go. You think I'm too much because I'm too much. Don't you gotta go? Cause I gotta go. Let it drive on full power. Never hit the brakes, no come on. I gotta go, I gotta get. I'm on my way to get the full power. Win the game, first place.
What's up? I'm Carter. I've been a part of Loggerheads for about 10 years now, ever since 3rd grade. Being a part of Loggerheads has really helped me grow as not just a player, but a person. Being a part of this program for so long, you learn so much off the field too. I mean, from way before we even had these fields, we were over practicing any field we can get, and we really learned like hard work really pays off, not even just on lacrosse field, but anywhere else. Especially for our team, I'm a part of the 25s. We've been a kind of a group of guys, group of friends for forever. Like we've been a part of the program for 10 years straight. We all stuck together. We're all best friends now. And I think being a part of that like really helps you in the long run. It's really just a great thing to be a part of. Because of my time here as a program, it really helped me grow, and I became to be an all-state player. I was an All-American. I got multiple D1 offers, and yeah, it's really just helped me grow so much as a player being here.
One area or position that we need more kind of competitiveness is just the goalie position. I think that's something that even if you talk to Matt DeLuca, you talk to Alex Road, a couple of our stud goalies in the program, they didn't start off as goalie. It's kind of like the position chooses you a little bit. And I just I wish that some of these athletes would give it a try and kind of see, hey, if I'm not getting on the field too much as a as a midi, or maybe I didn't make this team, or just didn't make this team as a midfielder. Maybe I should try goalie and kind of give that a chance, because that's something that we definitely need more of to not only have more goalies in the program, but also to push the goalies that we have to become better. We don't want them to become complacent. The other one is just face-off. The face-off play has become very specialized, just like a kicker in football and goalie in lacrosse. So we need more guys to kind of hone in on that skill. Whoever kind of controls the face-off dot usually controls the pace of play in the game. So that's another one we want these boys to start kind of thinking about and honing in on that skill. Face-off and goalie play is a lot of stuff that's on your own individual work, but it's not unlike everybody else, or every other position where a lot of individual work needs to be done. And that's how we improve. We improve as individuals at our own individual time, and team practices for team development. So those are the ones that we're really kind of hoping that these boys start turning to. And then I think that there's kids that always move into the area. Charleston is obviously a very on everyone's radar as one of the best places to visit, but then also to live, and just we always get transplants coming down, new kids that we've never seen before that have a lot of experience, in some big areas up north, where they're used to that competitiveness and always striving to get better. So we love that fresh blood that comes down here and kind of shows that to our boys of where this sport can really take you and how good you can get at such a young age. And then we have a lot of people here in Daniel Island that are playing. Not enough though. We still need to get those kids, every kid in Daniel Island at least come out and try it. But then it's Mount Pleasant. We have kids from James Island. We have kids from all in Somerville that come down. We got kids that are from Myrtle Beach that make the trip as well. Columbia, Hilton Head. So as far down as those areas. Tomorrow we'll have a couple kids from Savannah, Georgia. So, so like 2 hours I would say. So 2 hours usually because we really need them to make practices. And so if it's anywhere past 2 hours, then they wouldn't be able to make all the team practices that we need them to be at, because we are in an area where we need to be developing, and they need to be practicing with our high-end coaches. And so usually that's kind of the limit, is that 2 hour time frame. So a good mix, have that core nucleus of guys that are here that can work out together as well, off of outside of those scheduled practices. And then, like I say, we have those kids from those other areas coming in. Why we still do it, why we make it such a kind of a big event, why we have so many coaches here, because it really should be like a motivator for the kids. Like my own personal experience, if there wasn't tryouts to have an A, B, and even a C team where I grew up, I wouldn't have gotten an opportunity to kind of get better. If there was just one team and I just didn't make that team and there wasn't other opportunities, then there's no way I'd be here, standing here with you. I developed late, some kids developed early, so I think the timing of, when it all kind of clicks is not ours to make. All we can do is control the controllables. And I think I just would want to encourage all the kids that maybe, be put on a B team or a second team, to do that, because you don't know where that could take you. I was on the 7th grade C team, where I grew up in New Canaan, Connecticut, and just so thankful that we had enough to have that C team. We had the coaches to have that C team, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have the ball on my stick as much. I wouldn't be able to make kind of those decisions and have the experience I did to then carry me to where I was, on A teams for the rest of my middle school career, and then also, on varsities, and not coming off the field at all. So it's kind of like, hey, what would you rather? You want to be, somewhere that you're A team, or you're the guy in 5th grade, or the guy in, when you're in high school and going for a state championship. I think that should be our goal, is playing and contributing for your high school team, and it just might take a little bit of time to kind of get there. So I just encourage that with the guys during the tryouts, that it should be motivation if you really want it, if you really want to be a part of that team or be that contributor, that control what you can control and come back and have a goal and really work on your skills and honing in that so that you can have that opportunity. But sometimes it's just not, it's going to click at different times for different guys, and guys grow later, all of a sudden their speed picks up. Just make sure the one thing that you can control is your stick skills, and your fundamentals, and then the effort that you put out.
Hi, my name's Joey Boylston, born and raised here. I played for Tom in the Loggerheads since maybe 3rd grade. He coached me in high school. I was fortunate enough to go and play at University of Utah. Had a good career there. Just moved back, and I mean, this program's mean a lot to me. So I want to come help coach, help the new level of kids in Charleston and help the program grow. But yeah, Tom's been coaching me forever, and it's been a blessing, and he's helped me a lot. And he's almost like a family to me. I'm just evaluating, helping out these kids. Yeah, just doing some time trials, seeing their stick work, just testing the tangible things and get some numbers down, and then we'll have them run through some drills and do some subjective grading here. I think with this group, it's more just getting the fundamentals, and that's especially what we're grading here and judging is their fundamentals and their stick work. But yeah, at this age, it's important to get those fundamentals down, being able to pass and catch without thinking. So then when we go into the next phases of our lacrosse life, we can do things without thinking and just learn all our IQ points and just pass and catch, not have to think about it.
Yeah. Why'd you diss me and then you like to get interviewed?
I only do professional, so.
You want to be a turtle because you get to be a turtle for life.